Hello, welcome to another ITGS Guru Productions. Today we're going to be talking about physiological considerations. The constant exposure to communication technology can have a significant physiological impact on its users. Internet and gaming addiction are recognized as serious problems in countries such as Korea, where internet access is fast, cheap, and ubiquitous. Furthermore, many people believe cell phones can cause brain tumors. However, the FDA, or Federal Drug Administration, and other scientific authorities disagree with this belief. In fact, the major considerations associated with cell phone use include physical strain, hearing loss, and neurological risks for children. What is certain is that cell phones can indirectly cause devastating physical injuries, which they are used during driving or other activities. Putting down the cell phone. The rise of mobile phones, text messaging, and microblogging in social networks means people are increasingly in constant contact, 24 hours a day. In one survey, 40% of teenagers questioned admitted to using mobile phones for more than 4 hours each day, and some use them for up to 6 hours a day, which is quite insane. Just ask Jeff Bragg, who runs his own consulting company in Natick. He says it starts probably about 5:30 in the morning. The phone is going off, checking emails and trying to respond to clients' needs. There are many days, according to Prague, that he is plugged into his business until midnight. This constant contact leaves him feeling exhausted. This is the case with many business owners and business managers who have to constantly remain connected to the grid or their technology in order to keep their business running efficiently. RSI. As with other addictions, excessive mobile phone use can lead to physical problems, including overuse injuries such as RSI. A study at the Sleep Disorder Center in Montreal found that 60% of children using their phones after bedtime, and in a separate study, up to 15% of Spanish teens said they slept with their mobile phones, allowing them to receive calls and messages during the night. A lack of sleep has been linked to lower levels of concentration, lower test scores, and higher levels of behavioral problems in children. More insane information. Aside from health impacts, overuse of mobile phones can result in large bills up to $1,000 per month, in some cases, which can potentially lead to additional problems such as crime to fund the habit, similar to other forms of addiction. Physical consequences. Addiction also has physical consequences. More and more road accidents are being attributed to drivers or pedestrians being distracted while using their mobile phones. In the workplace as well, mobile phones and social media can provide a constant distraction from tasks, reducing worker efficiency and quality of work. Texting while driving. Texting, also known as SMS or short message service, is on the rise. Up to 9.8 billion messages a month in December 2005, as compared to the now 110.4 billion in December '08. Undoubtedly, more than a few of those messages are being sent by people driving cars. Is texting while driving a dangerous idea? Well, you can look at some statistics here and figure that out quite easily. 23% of all auto collisions in 2011 involve cell phones. If you take your eyes off the road for 5 seconds while going 55 miles an hour, which isn't quite highway speed, then you have just traveled the length of a football field without looking at the road. Drivers are 23 times more likely to crash while texting and driving, which compared to statistics on talking on the phone while driving, that would only be about 1.5 times more likely to crash. And adults do this as well, which is a negative influence to future generations if children see their parents texting while driving. Some solutions. A variety of solutions exist. Setting limits on use either through family rules or using technological features to set credit limits is one option. Some teenage phone addicts have received physiological help to get them over their addiction. while in extreme cases, mobile phone addicts have been treated in mental health institutes in an attempt to wean them off their phones. And here's a bibliography of some useful links that were used in creating this PowerPoint. And here at ITGS Guru, we close with, stay nerdy, my friends.